I love working in tropical ecosystems. I love the diversity, I love the green, I love the smell. Really, for me, I'm passionate about tropical forest ecosystems. I'm Daisy Dent. So I'm a group leader at the Crowther Lab working in restoration and restoration ecology. And my research focuses on how forest ecosystems recover following disturbance, particularly anthropogenic human disturbance, so logging or agriculture, and how those systems recover. And so tropical forests have the capacity to store massive amounts of carbon, both above ground but also in the soils, and they're also the most diverse terrestrial ecosystems on the earth. And so by conserving and restoring those systems, we can sequester carbon, which obviously helps mitigate climate change, and we can conserve biodiversity at the same time, many of these rare tropical species. I did my PhD originally out of a university in Scotland, the University of Aberdeen, with fieldwork in North Borneo, and I was looking at how tree species are specialized to kind of microhabitats within the forest. Then while I was doing my PhD, I was working in undisturbed forest systems, and I was just increasingly concerned about the fact that I was seeing forest loss all around where I was working. And I wanted to work much more in forest conservation and restoration. And so that drove me to work in Panama, where I've been working for the last 15 years, looking at tropical forest recovery on degraded farmlands and restoration practices. I grew up on a farm in rural Cambridgeshire, and I grew up learning about the environment around me, so that I was always kind of part of the natural world. I always saw it as something that I was part of. And so it was just very natural for me to want to study that and go on to work in biology and ecology. I have 2 kids, and so I spend a lot of time outside with my family. We go hiking a lot. I like to garden, so I grow a lot of vegetables and plants, and I like to go swimming in the wild. I swim all year round. It can be cold. One is supervising students, helping them develop through their projects and watching them grow and develop skills and turn into independent scientists. I've graduated 4 PhD students now, and I love that. I love that process. And the other thing I think is when we do research well, so that the outcomes of our research feed into how people actually manage and conserve ecosystems. That's what we want, right? That's what we want to do. And when you actually see that your research is having an effect on the ground, I think that's probably one of the most rewarding components of what we do.